No, I couldn't tell you what it exactly was. Oh, look, we come here tonight, understand we're playing the benchmark team in the competition, or one of, and we knew we'd been improving, and, you know, I clearly, publicly and privately, have been stating that we've still got a fair bit of work to do, so, you know, and we come to see how much, and I just thought in the simple areas of contested ball and pressuring and ball use, we've still got a fair way to go. But, you know, for periods there we're competitive, and then just their weight and numbers of across the board sort of talent and system just got well on top of us, and I think in the end, well, there was bits and pieces, a bit of stiffness here and there, but yeah, I thought at the end of the day it was about right, you know.
What was the most difficult thing, scoring goals or stopping them?
Probably both, it looks like.
Yeah. What? So there was just problems at both ends.
Well, it all starts in the midfield, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's been some recurring themes for us: centre bounce clearances, whether we're getting the hit out or not. So there's some work to be done there. Midfield, contested ball, ground ball. You know, we're just been sort of shuffling around trying to get the right combinations, and you know, we just can't be. We're not very consistent throughout a game in that area, and that's what provides opportunities and organisation. You know, we got disorganised. There's some simple rotations, and then it all adds up to be a little bit messy, you know. So, yeah, but when we're organised, I thought we should play with really good spirit early. I thought we'll ride in the game, and coughed up 2 easy ones before half time. That was significant for a team sort of working hard to stay in it. And then, as good teams do, they come out and they dominated the clearances in the third quarter, I think 5-12, and contested ball and entries, and from there it was really quite difficult. And we released a tag on, I thought Dempster Swan was going really well. We released that in the last quarter, obviously, and then we just thought Thomas, we released that as well, and he sort of got to work. So, I mean, they're a brilliant midfield, aren't they? Like Thomas, Pendlebury, you know, Swan, and then I thought their small forwards were really dominant, and they're running back. So, well, they did what they've been doing to a lot of teams. So we've got a strong path forward of what we need to improve on. But I thought Tom Ledger to come on and have 7 contested ball, and he just showed he really looked at home at a level. So, you know, picture what he's going to be like in 3 years. He's going to be a very good AFL midfielder, and then we would think Tom Simpkin come in and got a taste what big power forwards are like compared to VFL athletes, you know. So he gets a taste of that, and yeah, that's where it's at.
What was the reason for releasing the tag?
Well, clearly the scoreboard had gone away, hadn't it? So it would become a pointless exercise, you know. Thanks,
What was the situation with Montagna from the start? Were you tempted to sub him out? Or?
Yeah, we were, but we got a call. We were frustrated because you only got 2 on the interchange, so while you're waiting for that 10 or 15 minute period to sort it out, you know, if you go too early, anything can happen down the track. So I was frustrated waiting on the call, but it was putting pressure on the rest of, particularly the forwards. And but the call was made, he was okay. Obviously had that knock to the knee where Armitage rolled across it. You know, they're talking him up for next week, but it was obviously a concern and not an ideal. That was first centre bounce, so that limited his effectiveness, but I thought he, you know, fought on quite bravely.
There was almost an identical score to the grand final
Nice for you to bring that up.
Aside from the obviously personnel changes, what was the big difference in this game to that?
Well, I'm not here to revert back. I'm just here to analyse what's put in front of me. I feel I've done that.
Yeah.
It's about contested ball and pressure and skill and turnover. So I think that summarises it. They're the benchmark team. We're all chasing them. We're further away than others.